I didn't mean to actually do that.
Well, now you gotta buy something. It's gonna be awkward if you don't.
I am like that in actual stores.
It's like, well, shoot. I walked in the mattress store on accident and came home with
big,
3 of them.
Well, it's something like that, but I do kind of wonder if Target thought I was, like, stealing the other day. But yeah, I can't even remember what I went in for. It might have been, yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna teleport.
Maybe it has charge beam.
Yeah, I might have been going into... I think it was to look for the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards, which I have not found. But, like, I went in, and one, I hadn't washed my hair in a few days, and it was still, like, kind of adjusting to my new wash schedule, so I think it looked kind of messy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, like, I was also wearing a jacket and a mask, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was getting chilly. And, like, I had just gone over to that side of town specifically to turn in my resignation at, like, you know, the job that I will have for tomorrow yet, right?
Yeah.
So I think I was also kind of, like, a little flustered and out of sorts because of that. And I go in and, like, you know, there's, like, a guy at the carts, and he's friendly enough, and, you know, like, he was friendly enough, and he was asking me, he's like, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, hey, oh, yeah, nice, how are you? Da-da-da-da. And then, you know, like, I was going out, and he's like, oh, you know, oh, have a good day. Oh, like, yeah, don't have work today? I'm like, no, not today, thanks, you know. He's like, oh, enjoy your day. I'm like, oh, yeah, you too. And I'm just one of the, like, it was one of those things, it's like, I see greeting people, but there's, like, a certain level of, you know, like, you can't be doing that to everybody. Like, oh, hey, guy, how's it, like, how's your day? Do you want to sit? Like, there's like, a Starbucks in this Target. Why don't we grab a cup of coffee or something, guy? And it was just one of those, it's like, I was very self-conscious because, like, you know, this was my week off, right? Mm-hmm. And I just decided during it that I was done with work. Right, or at least my current job. So I, you know, and I snuck in. I went into the office of, you know, my place of employment. Back, you know, to the main office, my resignation, folded it, put it next to, you know, like the keyboard and the, you know, like the computer, and I just walked out. So it was very much one of those, I'm done, I'm not talking to anybody, no one will even know I'm here because I don't want to have to, like, explain myself at all. I'm just done. And I did that, and, like, the whole time I'm like, is this really the right decision? It's really so, and it's like, well, I'm at this end of town, it's Friday, the Amiibo cards just came out, I'm gonna check on some stuff. So I was just, you know, like, I was kind of disheveled, and I was just kind of out of sorts, so I might have looked like I was up to something. To be fair, the only time I've ever stole something, it was from Target.
I don't think I've ever stolen.
Well, in my case, it was accidental, and I reverse shoplifted it after I figured it out. So I got some fancy socks for a cosplay, right? Mm-hmm. And I took them to the self-checkout. I just really want an Abra now. And, you know, I rang them out like normal. I bought a few other things, and I went home. And then when I was home, I took the socks out, and I noticed I'd accidentally grabbed 2 and only rung up, like, 1. Right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, like, I don't steal. I don't steal. So even though it was probably, like, a $5 thing, if that, I was like, I can't believe I did this. So I very stealthily, like, the next time I needed something at Target, stuffed them into my pocket, went back in, made sure nobody was looking, you know, like, no one was around, because it's one of those things, it's like, this is stupid, and if I have to explain it, there's no way I can make it not sound stupid, and somebody might actually think that I was trying to shoplift instead, right? Mm-hmm. So, very stealthily, had them in my pocket, looked around, put them out of my pocket, put them on the rack where they belonged, and then, yeah, just went about my business, and it was just one of those, like, that was dumb, that was incredibly dumb, I can't believe that this is, you know, that this is something that I did. But my cosplay was very cute.